Well, hello there. Today we're gonna be playing a game called the Brew Barons. And it's quite an interesting game. It's like someone took Stardew Valley or maybe Animal Crossing and crossed it with a game about flying planes, and you also brew various drinks. We are going to start a new game. We're gonna skip the tutorial, I think, and just see what this is like. Oh wait, there's like story.
Welcome to the sun-bathed islands of the Adley Bay.
I'm gonna pause the
At
music
the
for
middle
this.
of these warm waters sits the capital, Veli, the largest among all other cities in the bay and a true sight to behold. Rich in natural resources, bountiful fishing and favorable soil, the Adley Bay has boomed into a bustling paradise with boats coming and going with product in tow. Seaplanes and flying boats, an aeronautical invention only a few decades old and growing in popularity. Those brave enough to pilot a plane tend to do so for an occupational or economical advantage, while others, for crooked reasons. Brew pirates, backwater bootleggers. They taint these lands in choking smog, plunder ingredients, and steal from the peaceful locals to forcefully sustain their brewing monopoly. The pirates operate in secrecy from the surrounding landmass of the Marieth and Delholdin nations. Their presence expands, forcing their brews as they rove freely and unchallenged. That was until two unlikely heroes stepped forward. Nigel, a flunky from the Marieth Flight Academy. Undeterred, Nigel refuses to give up on his dream of becoming a career pilot. With very little flight hours on his record, he's eager to find anyone that will fly with him. And Francie, the daughter of a successful merchant in the Marieth capital. When she learned of her father's shop being ransacked by the pirates for goods used in their brewing production, she vowed to help protect the bay and return what was stolen. In this time of turmoil, our unlikely heroes unite under one banner and one name. Henceforth, the Brew Barons came to be.
Yeah, that's us. And it's kind of curious because we actually choose who the characters are gonna be. So maybe we get like different lines for the different characters. And also, what differs is that each character also has traits which slightly affect how the game plays. For example, we might get just like calls from the parents of one of the characters, which would negatively affect their fatigue and stuff. Like an overbearing mom. Well, I think you'll see in a little bit. But here we are, start of a new game. But yeah, basically we get our plane. So, our own little jank plane, and we can collect water. And instead of like conventional guns, we have like a little boost, if we want to. And also a gun that shoots water. In addition to that, we can also drop water bombs. And all of this stuff actually comes in handy when we want to collect some produce and stuff. Now, how this game works is that there's a bunch of like different crops and fruit and everything else that we can harvest by basically shooting trees and fields and a bunch of other stuff. So essentially that's this game's version of like harvesting things. Which, as you all know, obviously is how we do things. We get in a plane and we shoot like a crop field. And for example, I can also fly through the crop field and collect a bunch of wheat that way. Whoever had this game design idea, 10 out of 10. But yeah, I think I'm gonna collect as many apples as I can and then try making some drinks. Now there's a bit of like a story bit that we kind of missed because I skipped the tutorial. But essentially it's just that, we're a new crew, we have our plane, and we're trying to set out and make an enterprise for ourselves. Now, do we have any missions? We do not yet. And I'm gonna walk you through everything in like a second. Once I stop dropping bombs randomly, damn. That's a bit of a jump scare. Now, this building over here, that is our brewery. And also a bar. And also a garage. This is where we store the plane and where we can like upgrade it over time. Once we actually make some money. So how this works is that we get like a starter plane, and of course we have to manage like damage and refueling and all that other stuff. And also there's a catalog of various light and heavy parts. And every single one of these parts, they change both how the plane looks and also how it functions. Almost like a roguelite of sorts, because the changes aren't like 2% the speed. The changes are like, oh hey, suddenly you're gonna collect all of the, fruit and other stuff more quickly. And we can also, choose to modify our plane if we want. And also, once we get more employees, we can assign them to various tasks around the place. There's also an inventory where we can move the things that we just got. See, so now in our brewery, we have a lot of resources. And if we want to, we can undertake contracts, but for now, we don't actually have any. So instead, we can go to the brewery. And in the brewery, we can choose to make some drinks. So for example, if we wanted to make an apple cider, then we could just go ahead with that. So we add a bunch of apples into the mix. Oh, we can actually make the fancy one with honey. Yeah, let's do that. So 50 apples and 20 honey. And maybe some grapes and other stuff. And some wheat. So we need to ferment this to make a cider. So we get the choice whether we want to ferment it or distill it. And this time, we're gonna go with fermentation. Also add some yeast to make it have a higher alcohol content. And it should be good. Ferment. And boom, here we go, sweet apple cider. We made that. Yeah. And now we can even customize how the bottle looks if we want to. Yeah, this looks fancy. And boom, we have a finished batch. And this batch we could then either sell as a part of contract or alternatively set up our own bar. And yeah, let's see, beer, wine, mead, brandy. Yeah, this seems fine. Boop. And there's also different floor plans and aesthetics and a bunch of other things we can go for. And let's call our bar Meow Merp Moo. The best name, clearly. And we can choose to talk with the patrons. So there's a farmer. Hello? Hello? Can't actually talk to him. Now that's a bit odd. If we can do anything here, we might as well get back out there and try to see about some of the other locations we can visit. Because there's actually a few other bars that we can sell our drinks to earn a bunch of money. If memory serves me right, there is one on this side. Over here, the Pelican and Pipe. I'm not sure about the music. I guess it's chill enough. Here we go. Can we talk to the owner? Let's meet them.
Welcome to the Pelican and Pipe. Peter's the name, though some call me Old Man McGee. Fancy a pint, or you're just gonna gawk about? Ah, that's the good stuff. Nothing beats a good pint of prickly beer. It's hard to get one round these parts.
Beer.
That's why I opened this place. Now what can I do for you? Ah, prickly beer, nectar of the gods. It's mostly what we like to drink around here. It can be sweet or crispy, fruity or dry, but nothing beats that prickly sensation in the back of your throat.
The voice acting's nice.
It's made from prickly wheat, of course. You might have seen the golden fields nearby. In fact, they should be ready for harvesting right now.
That's what we did, and we're gonna need to do a bunch more if we want to sell that drink to this person.
It's also used to make a delicious vodka, and we might ask for that once in a while. But to be honest, we're mostly about the beer.
Oh, and there's also pirates.
That bilge. Don't get me started. Their substandard batches vary with little consistency. The chief puts in a good effort to keep those trash brews out from flooding our local market. But there's only so much she can do. A lot we bar owners, we're always on the lookout for a shipment of quality brews that managed to enter from one of the mainland nations. Feels like a damn well miracle when it happens, though most of the time we're forced to stock that pirate junk. A real shame, I tell you.
So let's offer our own services.
Well, as a matter of fact, I am. Of course, normally I'd get my stock imported from old Blighty, but times are tough. Still, you seem like a reliable chap, and we're basically neighbors, so I'll give you a chance. I'll draw up a contract right away.
Hey, so we're getting some work.
Just to get you started, here's a recipe for a brew we like around here. Of course, you don't have to follow it exactly, but it should give you an idea to begin with.
Hey, so that's a beer with some wheat and apples. We have both of those, although we might need a bit more wheat.
Make sure you deliver on time, though. I've no patience for contract breakers. And be sure the quality is good. I've got standards to maintain.
Yeah, so we have our first contract. Let's go. Now, normally I think the tutorial would walk you through this, but it's fairly straightforward. So let's get on it. I think first and foremost we probably want some apples, and the rest is just wheat. Now we already harvested some of the trees, and the thing is that you have to wait until the next day for them to kind of, you know, replenish. So there's only so much you can do within the same day. $33 and a bit more. Wonder where I could get some more trees though. We do occasionally have to go down a little bit to replenish the water, because we do use that as our ammunition. Which is again, cool mechanic. That should be enough apples for the brew. And the rest can just be wheat. Now that over there is honey. We're gonna get some of that as well.
Looks like there's a sunken wreck over there.
Oh right, also there are wrecks that we can kind of recover, I guess? We basically have a crane and there's like an underwater thing. It's pretty cool. Now, it is a little bit tricky because if you fly too low, you kind of brush up against the ground and that does damage you a little bit. But overall, nothing too bad. There, our cargo is full. Now, I think the plane actually gets a little bit harder to control once it's full of stuff, but luckily this is like a light plane, so we're fine. And here we go, no damage whatsoever. Boop. Inventory, move everything over. And so what we do now is we go to the brewery. And in the brewery, we can actually look at our current contract and kind of pin it, you know? And we need to find a prickly wheat recipe. That is the beer. This looks like the one we need, right? Yes. And so we go over here and we add the wheat and we add some apples. And the rest of the proportions, well, that's up to us. We can add just whatever we have lying around as long as we have enough to actually like fill it. Which might be a bit of a problem because we don't really have other ingredients. We might just add like 10 more of this. And 10 more of apples. But I don't really know whether this doesn't mess with the proportions of the recipe. And also we have to be careful about the amount of yeast. There, that's good. And so now we just ferment it and we hope for the best. Because the proportions aren't like perfectly matched. Hey, no, wait, we still got it! That is nice. And yeah, same bottle, but we can move this into our plane and get it delivered. So like the contract calls for 53 units. And if we go in the inventory, we can move them over like 53. There. Right? Yes, exactly 53. And the leftover, we can actually move to our bar and sell it. How cool is that? And to complete the contract, all we need to do is get back out there go to the bar and give them their drinks. There. And we can give them the drinks. Yay.
Come with a brew delivery? Me patrons are dying of thirst. Let's get this
Deliver.
delivery started or move along. There's a bit of a bland quality to this, but it's acceptable.
Wow, we get roasted. That's the first thing that
Well,
happens.
that's the lot.
Okay.
Contract complete. Fancy a pint?
But hey, we're actually on their good side. The first time I did this sort of mission, I got all the proportions wrong, and I just kind of got roasted, and I had to, like, make it up to them somehow. So I tried doing other drinks, and those were similarly bad.
It's nice to see a satisfied customer. Let's keep this up.
Yeah. And we can also go and look at the other bars. I'm fairly convinced that there's one like on the far side over there. So we might as well go and say hi. Yeah. The Thirsty Sailor. Enter bar. The Thirsty Sailor.
Welcome to the Thirsty Sailor. I'm Thatcher, the proprietor of this charming little dive. What can I do for you?
Small talk?
I used
Okay.
to be a sailor before all of this. It was hard work. The sea's pretty unforgiving. The pay was good, but I had enough of that life. Too dangerous. The only danger I face now are the angry patrons if I run out of beer, but now I have you to help me with that.
Not Margaret Thatcher. Oh no. So
Good
contracts.
timing. I'm actually looking for a new supplier. So I'll get a contract over to you as soon as I can.
That's nice.
The pirate brand Brew are very inconsistent in taste. Sometimes they're passable, but most of the time they taste like burnt cough medicine. Several of my patrons...
Burnt cough medicine for drinks. Damn, okay. That's like the discount energy drink you get at the store that just tastes like, I don't know, how battery acid would taste. For real, for real. And there's also another bar I want to visit. That is, I think, on the other side of the island. I just don't know whether this island or the one that we were at. Oh, I got a new contract. That's great. Wow. I should probably harvest some of the apples over here as well. There we go. Oh, frick, no! Why?
Oh man, the plane is wrecked. I don't think our insurance policy covers reckless flying.
Okay, thank you for calling me out like that. I thought that it would be like more tender where you just go through the like brush and stuff, but no. Our whole plane got wrecked. Okay, I'm gonna go and visit that one other bar. And after that, we're getting back to brewing and stuff and getting the show on the road. Yeah, there's also some like potatoes and stuff growing. We're gonna get around to those later. Also, we could try out the water bombs, because why not? These are gonna help us get a bunch of honey. Yeah, just like real life, you just bomb a bunch of beehives. I can't remember where the other bar was though. I know it's like on the far side of something. We might need to travel around a little bit. Unfortunately, going too fast actually messes with our like fatigue and stuff.
I spotted something right over there.
Yoink. Hey, heavy sugar whiskey. Just floating in the sea. Imagine being on some like deserted island and you can leave a little note in a bottle and it's just like, hey, here's my cool like drink recipe. Oh, is that it? Oh yeah, that is it. It's in here. Just kind of hidden away. So let's talk to the owner.
Welcome to the Opal Retreat. You're new here, aren't you?
Opal
I'm Henry,
Retreat.
owner of this quaint little bar opened just a couple of months ago. Are you here for a drink?
I like the voice acting. It's very nice.
People of the Marieth Nation are actually quite envious of the Adley Bay. It seems life in the bay moves slower in a relaxing way. I notice people tend to be friendlier and less entangled in political argument around here. Perhaps a great place to raise a family. Though I must admit the foul sulfur smell at low tide can be a bit nauseous at times.
Maybe everyone's a little bit drunk.
The Barons is one of my suppliers? I'd be honored. I'll send over a contract when I can.
Hey, we're gonna have so many contracts, heck yeah. There's also local news. There's like pirates. I'm gonna run into the... Okay, I won't.
Light
Just...
collision. Damage sustained.
Damn it! I thought I was gonna miss it, just narrowly. But at least it's not a lot of damage, so we're fine. Now, let's actually look at the map and the contracts available to us. There's one that's made with wispy wheat, there's prickly wheat, and apples. We can do all of those, I think. I don't think I can accept them from here, though. I'd need to be, like, in the base. However, I can go out there and look for the wispy wheat, which is like an air material. We have to fly through the air to actually collect it, which is interesting, you know? It is a flying game after all. See these gusts of wind? We just have to fly inside of one. And then we should collect enough for a drink. A bit of a slow process, but as long as we don't actually like stall out, we're gonna be fine. And our inventory's full. So let's go back to the city. There. A lovely landing. Let's do some repairs. Did the game just crash? Oh no. Did you know? I think the UI just got bugged out. But here we go. Everything to the inventory. And also let's go to the contracts and accept all of them. Clearly we can do all of them. Yes. So the wispy wheat. Let's see a recipe with wispy wheat. So brewery? Do we have enough? That's what I care about. Let's see. Contracts first. Wispy wheat. Pin recipe. Then look at the recipe list. And buy ingredient. They want a beer. So we need 40 wispy wheat and the rest would be grapes. Oh, we only have 30. We'd need 40. So we can't do that yet. We can, however, go back out. Let's see what else we need for other contracts. Oh, we actually don't have any grapes either. We're gonna need to get grapes. Aside from that, there's something with prickly wheat, which we have enough of, and apples. Apples we have the most of. Maybe some prickly wheat, wispy wheat, and grapes. So first up, the wheat. Kinda important to go fast enough not to stall. Because at that point we'll just be like skidding on the ground and we don't want to do that. And here we are. Oh wow. I think one of these like clouds should be enough. Next up I think grapes. From what I remember, they were the trees up here. Yeah, they look a bit different than apples. Oh, I do think we definitely have some dips in the frame rate. But that's probably only visible on my end because I stream in like 30 FPS. Y'all get the cinematic console experience for real, for real.
Pilot check. You're slightly fatigued.
Oh yeah, and we are EP because we've been like flying a bit much. So we're gonna need to put the character on some rest as well. Sometimes there are people in the bars that you can actually like recruit, and we should probably do that. Now currently we're losing a bunch of money on the repairs. But once we get to brewing some drinks and finishing contracts, we're gonna be back in the green. So let's see. So wispy wheat? Let's go for the grape beer. So wispy wheat goes in first. Oh wait, we don't have enough. Okay, inventory, move everything to the brewery. Now we should have enough. Okay, now the grapes. 30 of those. And then just whatever we have lying around. Some honey. Can I brew you some estrogen? I don't think our bar is allowed to make that. Oh no. And this is gonna need to be fermented, and we need not too much booze concentration in it. So yeah, I think this is good. And now we just ferment the drink and we are done. Yeah. This is such a cool game though. It's like a chill version of War Thunder. You do kind of fight pirates later on, but it can mostly be a chill experience. Okay, so yeah, we have the drink now. How much did the contract call for? 51 units. So we can put 51 of this in the plane and do another contract. There's the one with prickly wheat. Prickly wheat. 35 and 20 apples. Vodka. I forgot how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna make goober noises. Frick, let's use the grapes that we have. And probably the honey as well. Oh wait, no, I messed up the proportions. Now the honey is as the second ingredient and the recipe might come out weird. Oh well, surely it's not gonna be too bad. V like Volvo, vodka. Yeah, that makes more sense. I said Polish vodka or something. And it's sludge. I have fricked up. Pain. Well, at least we can finish that one contract and then just get like more ingredients. Except we're also kind of EP.
Hello? Is this working now? Oh, I have to hold the button down.
Oh no, that's Francie's mom. Francie's mom is calling
Hi,
us.
Mom. Yes, it's working. You know this isn't really the best time.
She calls us and interrupts, and our fatigue
your
goes
father and I were
down.
just wondering how on earth we could get in touch with you, and then I was talking to Mrs. Arkwright from across the street. You remember
Volvo.
her youngest, Eliza, don't you? Well, it turns out she's engaged now to a doctor.
We have to sit and listen to gossip. God damn
I
it.
remember Lizzie from school. Well, good for her. So anyway, her eldest, Simon, well, he became an engineer, and it turns out he's an expert in shortwave radio, and he had a spare one. So I asked if we could borrow it, and he came around and set it up for
Oh
us.
no, she's
He's
trying
such
to
a
set us
lovely
up
young
with
man,
someone.
so polite. Didn't you use... No, I didn't, Mom. He's creepy, and he used to put dead insects in my backpack. Your father and I
That's
were
so
a bit worried
bad.
about you flying around in
No.
that dangerous-looking machine. So we'll just give you a...
This plane
not
isn't
really,
dangerous.
Mom.
I've only
We
crashed
keep
it
the radio line
once,
open for
okay?
emergencies. Good. Well, that's settled then. Now I really must be going. It's the church... Something tells me she's gonna be calling way...
Yeah, that's a quirk of that character. That character's mom just calls them randomly and bullies us, and then we're all EP. Volvo. Volvo. Oboe. Now, time to set us down very gently. Hopefully? I don't freaking know. The most gentle of landings. There. Wait, did I just... Oh no, I think I lost some of the beer. Oh, landing too harshly just makes you lose some of the stuff.
Look here. I'm not here trying to cause any issues.
Oh, and we can talk to
I'm
the
just trying
people.
to enjoy my drink in peace. What do you want from me? Oh, wait. I've seen your plane before. You're part of that Brew Barons group, aren't you?
This person sounds like they're from the Yakuza games, for real, for real.
I used to work for the pirate group.
Oh,
We were talking a year
pirates.
ago. I flew one of those small pirate gunships all over the Del Holden and Marieth coasts with my crew spreading fear and robbing the
no.
weak. I don't say that with pride. I regret my past choice. I quit the gang after someone dear to me was inadvertently critically injured by my squad. Now I'm looking to make things right. I hurt a lot of people. I gotta make up for that somehow.
So let's
I was
offer
just
them a
about to ask
job.
about that. I've been looking for ways to make up for my past. I tried religion, charitable acts, and community service to atone, but nothing really seems to help. Whenever I see a glimpse of those pirates on the horizon, it puts me in a rage. The bastards know they're hurting others and spreading misery, but they don't care. Their greed blinds them. With that said, I will not pass up this opportunity. Those pirates seriously boil my blood. So, if I can help with the toppling of the goons, I gladly step up to the task. I'll be waiting for assignment back at your establishment.
So we're taking on the pirates. And
Welcome
we
in,
can
Barons.
do at least half
I
of the
assume you brought
contract.
the brew order. Show me what you've brought.
So, 50 units.
Not too bad, but not great either. I should be able to sell this brew in...
Oh, there are still things remaining in the contract. Yeah, we are kind of behind.
It's nice to see a satisfied customer. Let's keep this up.
Satisfied, I guess, but sometimes you just lose a little bit of cargo and have to deal with it. And you can see off in the distance there's some like other planes and stuff. There are actually merchants in these huge ships that you can dock to midair. Zeppelins, basically.
500 meters.
Now the problem is that we need to make a whole new batch of like the prickly wheat drink, which is really bad. Because we need a, you know... Oh wait, no, wispy wheat. We need a, basically the full amount for a batch. Okay, we have like all of the wispy wheat. Now we just need like some prickly. Or apples or grapes or whatever the frick I needed for the batches that I messed up. We're just gonna be numing for the coast. Estro gang, for real. Oh, frick. I looked away for a second.
I can tell you've done this before.
Very smooth landing. Okay. I'm being bullied right now. Jeez. Let's get more grapes. Also, I think we should maybe just spend like a day of in-game time purely gathering things so that when it comes to actually brewing the drinks, we have like a nice little stock. We don't have to worry about running out. Because I messed up that whole batch only because I didn't have enough of other ingredients to put in.
Oh man, the plane is wrecked. I don't think our insurance policy covers reckless
Okay,
flying.
thank you. I really needed to hear that. I did my best. Yeah, it's halfway done. Luckily, the money we made from the contracts, it's actually kind of making up for that. Also, not the contracts, we still have plenty of days to complete those. There's the roster. What's this person's backstory? They could be a pilot, but we could also just make them a brewer. Yeah. And we do have a lot of fatigue, so we might want to rest for like an hour or two. Yeah, that's fine. Still light outside? And we can go out and, you know, gather some more stuff. Now there is a whole like day and night cycle, and admittedly during the night it's not quite as colorful, but that's fine. I should also just get some of those potatoes or whatever. We use water bombs for those. We just do like a little bombing run and everything. See? Just a good old-fashioned crop harvesting with explosives from a plane. Luckily, we don't even have to fly low for these. They just kind of get sucked up. This is actually like a super late stream for me. Usually I'd be just kind of like, I don't know, watching super long YouTube videos or winding down for some eep. But I'm happy that y'all are here. Okay, we have a bunch of apples, a bunch of potatoes. What else do we need? Maybe some more of the honey. Oh wait, we have some of the leftover beer. We literally could complete that contract. I need one more unit of this. That's surprisingly chill. We could get some more honey and then just grind out the remaining contracts. Frick. No. Why is this so hard? Why can't planes just work? I lost some goods. Enjoy the ride. Frick, 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 frick. Like, I'm slowing down, right? There. Nailed it.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you here. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Claire. Well, that's enough talk about me. Now how about you? Tell me a little about yourself. Oh, wait.
Wait, she was literally like, hey, here's my name, now that's enough about me. That's like the shortest small talk ever.
Yes. I'll actually introduce myself this time. You see, I'm working for the Marieth military.
Oh, she's
I was
military.
sent to covertly investigate and keep a record of the pirate
kinda
activity
makes
here in
sense.
the bay. We're well aware of the pirate nuisance, but we're unable to send any military aid. All our resources are committed to our border standoff. So, that's why they sent me to monitor things.
Oh, so there's
Though I
issues with
haven't
like the
been able to
border,
gather much on
and
the
that's why the
pirates so
pirates are running
Which
amok.
is why I was hoping to speak with you. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad to see we're thinking on the same page. If I were to work undercover among the bandits, it's a sure bet that I'll gather far more information on
That
the
actually
pirates and
works
their
out
activities.
nicely.
Plus,
Hey.
my administrative skills might be of use to you. So it's settled. I'll come work alongside you while also fulfilling my
Now this is a bit
investigation.
odd because
I'll
the
be jotting
characters
down a lot
themselves
of
tell you
notes
what
and
they're
reports
good
while
at,
I work.
but I didn't really see that much like in the game UI, meaning that you
It's
can
a
assign
pleasure
anyone
to
at like any
I'll wait
job
for
post.
assignment back at your headquarters after I finish up my notes here.
Also, yeah, let's start handing in our drinks.
I hope you brought... Show me what you've brought. All right, this is a reasonable brew you've brought. I have a... Well, the contract is complete. I'll let you know.
Hey, that actually worked out nicely.
I moved down here to get away from all the mainland conflicts up north. With every poor quality brew you bring me, it puts my bar at risk. I can't
What
and
do you
won't have that.
mean, poor quality? You just said it's fine. That's sussy. Very sus. The pelican and pipe.
About time you showed up. We're all parched around here.
I'm still on time.
Let's get this delivery started or move along. There's a bit of a bland quality to this, but it's acceptable. Well, that's the lot. Contract complete.
Hey, we did the thing.
Greetings. You know that last batch of brews you brought was... It's nice of you to drop by, but we're pretty well...
Okay, so I guess this is it for the day? Meaning that if we want to do additional tasks, we're just gonna have to come back like another day and
It's
stuff.
nice to see a satisfied customer. Let's keep this up.
Okay, yeah, we have hard apple brandy. So we just should go to the Thirsty Sailor now. But also the game is just so chill to play. Unless you fly like me, then it's a mess. Oh wait, Nevina. Hello.
Hey there. I could sense you two were pilots. Not because of the plane parked outside. Because I can smell singed oil
Are
on
you
your
a
clothing.
mechanic?
You're using castor oil. You should really swap over to mineral oil. It holds up better in the hot heat.
Definitely a mechanic.
What, you've never heard of me before? I'm Navina, one of the best boat mechanic and fabricators in the bay. Well, that's just my opinion, but it's probably true. Besides being the only female in my engineering class, I also finished with a top score. Now I work on boats doing just about everything. Patching them up, tuning up
Just a
engines,
go.
reinforcing hulls, you name it.
You want a job?
Many are impressed when they learn of my skill, so your offer comes as no surprise. I tend to turn most of them down as I enjoy my current job of working on boats. But I will admit, I may have hit my max potential with them. I've been looking for a new challenge to expand my skills further. I've
So
heard a bit
we
about you
have the
barons.
person working on planes
There would be a
now.
lot of risk that comes with this job, right? Those uncommon parts on your plane might be proof of that. But I can see no better opportunity to expand my skills and...
Yes.
Ah, good timing. Come in. I was just starting to run low on brews.
Okay, so let's
The
deliver
brews
this
that you have
batch.
don't fulfill the contract.
Wait, what? What's wrong with them? It's a brandy, and it's made out of apples. Oh, we made the booze too strong. Okay. Damn it, we're gonna have to make it again. Okay, let's see. I have this one contract left. 3 days to complete. We just need to make some regular brandy. I wonder if I can sell the hard one though. Let's see. So let's pin the contract. Let's look at recipes. Ingredients, apple. Apple brandy. We could also just go for honey. Yeah. Sweet apple brandy. Let's make something different. So 50 apples, we just barely have enough. 20 honey. And the rest is just whatever we have laying around. So 15 grain, well, wheat if you will. Could also just use 90. And some grapes. And we're gonna need to distill it, but we need to make sure that this does not have too much like alcohol content. Yeah, so this bottom number, this is what matters to us right now. There, 15%. It's gonna be alright. Yeah, sweet apple brandy. This should be good. Now I will take all of the brandies I have and try to sell them all over there. Just to see whether I can trade with like arbitrary bars in the world. Yeah, see, we properly get the marker. That means we made it right. And here we are. Enter bar. No new people though.
Ah, good timing. Come in. I was just starting to run low on brews. Let's take a look. A reasonable quality. Well, the contract is complete.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's see. Inventory? Can we sell these? Oh no, we can only discard them. That kind of sucks, not gonna lie. So like, if I make a drink that's not needed by the contract, the only thing I can do with it is put it up for sale in my own bar. And I think I'm gonna do that just now. And after that, we've actually made a decent amount of money. So I'm gonna go to one of those flying traders and buy like a bunch of plane parts. And basically I should be able to build a slightly fancier plane for myself now. So what happens now is that we're gonna have like a little hinge of sorts pop up, and we're gonna be able to dock with the ship. If we can catch up to them. Yeah, see, there's the hinge. And I have these hooks, and this is like a little play on the yeah, this is like a play on the sort of mid-air refueling, except we're straight up docking with like a ship.
That airship is a floating market. If you feel like it, we could dock inside and see what they're selling.
Yeah, let's go dock inside. Oh whoa. Yoink. See? We did the thing! That is immensely cool. Floating fortress! Literally! And like we can go to a vendor, and I have all sorts of goods for sale if we want to buy any of those. And one of those is materials. If I want, I can spend a bunch of money all on materials. And so these will let me craft like a completely new plane. Oh, and we can also buy like better recipes. So for example, there's apple recipes, and we can get like a better brandy recipe. Now they are a little bit costly, but the 3 stars mean that the quality improves and we're also gonna earn more money. So, brandy. Oh, we can also do fancy wine. Now what else is there? Beer. Okay. I'm just going for the simplistic recipes where we actually have like all of the ingredients. There. Do you want any other ones? For example, go for potatoes and stuff. Now, only problem is we're kind of slightly broke now because we spent all of our money on recipes. But with a little bit more brewing, this is gonna really help us a whole bunch. Oh, they're doing a beep. That's freaking cool, you know? Floating fortresses that act as markets. Oh, and there's also other planes. We should go say hi. Unless those are pirates, in which case we're kind of fricked. Okay, frick it. Let's go and say hi. Just like, hey, yo, what's up, pirates? Yeah, we're on the pirate island.
Pirate gunships in the area.
Oh, gunships. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, for real, they're up there.
Don't you come any closer. You better leave this island in 60 seconds or I'm gonna tear you up.
I really want to go there. Ah, fine. Just this once we're retreating. We're gonna do the safe big brain thing. Because we do need we do need a new plane for this, kind of.
Good. And don't come back.
Oh, we will. We're gonna get a new plane and then you're gonna get bonked. Here we go. And so we now have a bunch of parts, 132, meaning that if we wanted to create a new plane, we could, except we need the blueprints. And to get the blueprints, we just go like in the catalog and we need to spend a bunch of money on those as well, which is fine. If we wanted to create a light plane though, it would still probably ask us for the parts and stuff. As for the game, yeah, let's see, roster? We probably want to assign the people that we're hiring now. So we're gonna have the military person here, and we're gonna have the mechanic. It would be cool if, yeah, it would be cool if we had more information about what they do, although we do know that, hey, they're a good mechanic. There's also a brewer. Well, yeah, this person would normally be a pilot, but we already have a pilot, so they're just the brewer. That's fine. How's the bar doing? Oh, not many people are hanging out at the Meow Merp Moo. If middle of the road was a drink, then the cider would be it. Okay, buddy, Baka. And like, we're getting some money from the sales, but not all that much. What we could do is go back to the hangar and do a little bit of EPs. So we're gonna rest for like 6 hours and see if that gives us any money. Oh yeah, it gave us a little bit. Aside from that, I know that there's a bank as well. So while we look at the new contracts that we can do. Oh, sweet weed. Wow, we really don't have seaweed, unfortunately. We can make like an apple brandy though. Let's pop over to the brewery real quick and see if we can do that. Oh, we actually have like the high quality stuff. And let's see, we need 35 apples. Oh, we don't have enough apples. Then there's grapes. We do have enough of those and enough honey. So we literally just need more apples. That's kind of cool. And we can probably also visit the bank and take out like a loan so we can get a new ship going. Well, plane. But with how I fly, it's probably gonna be a ship. So the wild apple brandy. And just go ahead and make some. 35 apples, 25 grapes, and some honey. We can just fill the rest with like wheat and whatever else we have. And we need an alcohol content between 12 and 24%, so carefully. It's gonna be distilled. And there we go, 3 stars. And in total, this is gonna give us a bunch of money, like 22 gold. There we go, a very gentle landing.
Welcome, welcome. I trust you brought the brews stashed in...
Yeah.
Let's take a look then. This is a very nice brew. More like this, please. Well, the contract is complete. I'll let you know when I need some more.
Hey, we're gonna have like a good reputation, although 0 stars so far.
Oh, hey, You know that last delivery turned out to be quite popular? We don't really need any deliveries right now. Perhaps another time.
But hey, we're still finding our way in the world. Very gradually. Oh, whoa.
I spotted something. It's over there.
Oh, treasure chest. Hello. Am I supposed to shoot it? How else do I get it on board or whatever? Oh wait, no, we just get like... Oh, frick. No, go up, please. Ah, so bad. Sometimes the game physics aren't what you think they would be. You know what, frick it. Let's just set our plane down and go and look at the sunken ship. There, salvage wreck. You get to see what the salvage mini game is like.
Hey, I overheard through the airwaves that you came across a sunken wreck. I used to encounter them all the time back when I was a commercial fisherman.
Blowhighs.
About those wrecks, there's likely some salvageable crates below that could have some useful goods inside. I bet you could use your docking anchor to hook a few, and here's the movement controls. I'm guessing your plane might only have a small winch right now. If so, we'll limit you to only lifting small crates. You'll want to upgrade to a stronger winch if you're unable to lift the medium and large crate.
Okay, so yeah, quite literally we can only lift the small ones. And even then the physics for actually doing that are extremely jank. Not only that, but the sharks also like the taste of these crates and stuff. We literally have to hook the little border with like the physics engine and stuff, and I don't quite understand how. Because like the hook kind of sinks in the sand, and it is very, very tricky. And the sharks. I feel very bullied by this mini game, honestly, because the little hook is very slow. But hey, that's one. And we get recipes. Yay. Oh well. Actually, multiple ones. We could save so much money. Just get to go up fast enough. Please. No, not the shark. No. That's so close. But here we go. This is it for now. Hey, we're getting so many recipes. Also, I know that the planes sometimes get like repairs, but I don't think ours is damaged enough for that. It's just the regular amount of hecked up. Oh my gosh, there we go. This is the stuff I need to bomb, like on that side. See? That should be a whole bunch. Surely enough for the contract.
When it comes to mechanics, I can say I like a challenge, but this is excessive.
Okay, lady. I think every single person on the sort of team just bullies me. We wanted the fancy one, so grapes. Or maybe honey. Wait, what do we need? We need beer. Oh yeah, okay. And this is gonna be fermented, and we need somewhere between 0 and 10%. Yay, 2 stars. That should still give us a bit of monies. It's green though, that's kinda cool. Now where's the bank though? I am like finishing up this contract, and then I'm just going to a bank to take out a small loan of $1 million. Cause I might not have enough for the for all of the plane parts right now. I want to make a big plane, because they handle a little bit differently, and I'm kind of curious about that. Okay, let's talk to the owner. Hi.
Come with a brew delivery? Me patrons are dying of thirst. Let's get
Deliver.
this delivery started.
And all of the
Lucky
beer.
me punters aren't too fussy. This will be adequate. Well, that's the lot. Contract complete.
Hey, 37, that's actually a nice amount. And we almost have our first star.
Well done. Nice landing.
Wait, what do you mean closed? Is that because it's nighttime? I don't... It actually could just be because it's nighttime. We could just come back at like, I don't know, 10 a.m. in the day? So let's go and do a quick EPs, just to check. Oh, we can go in! Yee! Let's take out the loan. Talk to the manager.
No, I already told you the air conditioning unit is located in the back entrance. You repairmen are not only late, but incompetent
too. That's not very kind.
Oh, wait. You're not the repairman I'm expecting. Sorry, I just assumed by the tattered-looking clothing.
Okay.
You've shambled into the Bank of Veli, provider of fiduciary services to select individuals of high net worth. I am Mortimer, the manager. How may I be of service? It's rather simple, really. Should you ever encounter an expense but lack the sufficient funds to secure the transaction, I step in and loan the amount needed to complete it. Each loan comes with a due date that must be paid at my bank. Do see to it that you pay it off on time, or there will be repercussions. Should that happen, perhaps I'll pluck some brews of my choice from your establishment to compensate for any tardy loan payments. But let's not let it come to them.
We can ask about
wife.
gossip.
Have you no clue of who you're talking
Jeez,
to? I don't have time for
don't talk
petty
that way
gossip
about your
when there's
wife. So it turns out we can't actually take out arbitrary loans. This person is there just to kind of help in instances where we can't afford things we need. But on the bright side, we have a basically fully stocked bar. So even if that person wanted to yoink some of our drinks, we'd still be great, basically. Oh, new person. Diana. Okay, hi.
Huh? What do you want? I'm pretty down on my luck right now after getting laid off from the Adley Bay Tour Company, and I don't need someone pestering me right now.
Oh, we can offer her a job. Hello.
Well, as I said, I used to work for the Adley Bay Tour Company. I served as an air stewardess for a supersized luxury flying boat catering food and drinks to my high clientele. Though all that
she
ended
can work
when
at
some
the
bozo
bar
pilot broke the
and sell
plane in a
drinks and
docking
stuff.
accident and knocked it out of commission. What? You want to offer me a role with the Barons? Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Sure, I have some experience with planes and serving alcohol, but I'm not sure if I'm all that cut out for such a gig. But it doesn't seem like I have many options right now. I had to sell some of my prized imported fashion and accessories just to stay...
Yay, we got another person. Oh well.
Ah, good timing. Come in. I was just starting to run low on brews. Let's take a look then. This is a very nice brew. More like this,
we got
please.
70 gold.
Well, the contract is complete.
Okay, this has to be enough for a new plane. So, first up, we need to pick up a fuselage. For every point of damage, cargo break, or fuel consumed, gain a small amount of money. This is like insurance fraud. I am getting this. Okay, so then there's the wings. I want to go for this one, but it reduces the top speed a bunch, and that could also be a problem. I don't know. Might go for the tight turns, because it is a heavy plane after all. We can have like drones, and we can also have a scattering of small water bombs. These are kind of cool for like harvesting. I'm gonna go with these. We can make a heavy one, and then just select the parts that we just got, and that also will affect how the plane looks. If I had other parts available, I would show that. I kind of don't, so we're just going with what we have right now. We could also make it a slightly different color. Let's go with yellow. Wait, can I sell planes? Red one. Yeah, let's sell the crappy one. It was worth basically nothing. Now let's see how easy it is to do contracts now. We literally need 2 apple brandies. How do you make brandy? I think you distill it. There we go. So grapes, apples, honey. So we're gonna need double of this, so 50 apples, 40 honey. And after that, once we finish this contract, just so we can cover any, like, maintenance costs, after that, I think we're going for the pirate base to bog them all. Also, look at that, we have, like, a new fancy plane, and it's kinda huge. You can't see it, like, super well because it is kinda dark, but still, I'm happy. And it handles really well, even if the top speed isn't all that high. Oh, and the sun is rising. I kind of wish they'd make the nights a little bit more colorful. Because, you know, this is lovely effect. Once you actually see pretty colors and stuff. The art style is really nice. You can also gather some apples on the way there. This is still like flying a brick, though. Bit of a struggle. Might also be that way because we're like a little bit overloaded, probably. Yeah, you can definitely feel that the performance isn't exactly ideal. Frick, land, no! Frick! Mmm.
From the looks of it, it looks like you flew into the side of a barn.
I basically did. No. Oh, so much stuff. And the worst part is that the repairs are like exorbitantly expensive now. Oh, Irina, hello. How are you?
Yes? What do you want? You're not here to tease me too, are you?
Oh.
If you are, I just want to be left alone.
No,
okay?
I only tease my girlfriends. It will. Hello.
Well, my name is Irina. Not many know me. And those that do tend to keep their distance. They're put off by my claimed ability to observe spirits of the past.
She talks to ghosts.
Not all the time. Only sometimes. I hate it.
Oh.
It's more of a curse.
That's
You believe me,
unfortunate.
right? Not everyone does. As a result, I live my quiet, lonesome life as a bit of a Well, that's kind of funny. I don't normally drink, and rarely do I step foot in a bar. I came here because I'm tired of living like... In all honesty, when I spoke of wanting to find excitement, I was thinking more along the lines of trying to fly a kite.
I don't know what sort of a job this person could have. Maybe like
About
someone who
time you
gathers
showed up.
stuff?
We're all parched around here. Show me what you've got. This is very nice. I might be able... That's all the units. Thank you.
Hey, nice. We finished the task. Now let's go to the other bar.
That delivery went great. Let's try and keep this up.
Oh, and if we go back, the inspector is gonna be there. Here we go. Oh, Captain. Hello,
Hey,
Captain.
how's it going? Question. Have you tried the drinks here before? I tell you, some of these
Oh,
brewers
this
don't
person
know
could
what
be a
they're doing.
brewer.
Finding a quality drink around here seems to...
Back in
Well,
the day?
I'm from a rough patch in the Del Holden Nation. During my youth, I got caught up in a bad crowd. Started working for some underground bootleggers during the Prohibition period. We did well and made some decent scratch. Though once the brew ban was lifted, things went south. The bootlegger operation expanded and grew. They adopted a cutthroat approach of snuffing out competitors to stay on top.
Oh,
Sound
so
familiar?
hey, Jody.
Yep.
Welcome
These
in.
bootleggers form the backbone of the pirate
I am
organization we
making
see
booze
these
and
days.
flying planes. Although sometimes it feels like
I
I'm
never really
actually doing
considered getting
submarine
back into
things.
the brew game. Not after seeing my product help give birth to the
But yeah,
I've
we
been
just
wanting to put my shady
got a
past
new
behind
person
me.
on board. So this person's gonna brew some drinks.
Ah, just the plane I was hoping to see. Look,
And in the meantime, we can
take a-
finish up our current delivery. Oh, well.
this is a very nice brew. More like this, please.
Oh, frick, there's still 12 brews remaining in the
I
contract.
hope you've come with a...
Can I just sell him whatever I
the brews
have?
that you have don't fulfill.
Oh, frick. Wrong ingredients. Oh well. Luckily, I don't care. That's a future Chrissy problem. I got some money from them,
I think that delivery went great. Let's try and keep this up.
and I'm gonna go try to bribe a police inspector with booze, as one does. Let's see about the upgrades. So we can get the medium winch, maybe even the heavy one actually. Heavy winch. Yeah, we have the muns. We can probably get a bunch of these though. There's cage traps and collection things. There, we are good. So, I think it's time we go out and fight some pirates. Yay. Okay, so I know that the pirate island is like in that direction. I think that's it, one of those two. So let's go and say hi. We have like guns and bombs. Although I don't think those bombs will be like effective against the pirates. We'll see. Oh wait, it's nighttime. I kind of want to fight during the daytime, so we might just kind of go and eat.
Pirate gunships in the area.
Yes, finally! Piracy! My favorite buddies.
Into the wrong area. Now it's time for you to leave within 60 seconds.
Get wrecked, nerd. I don't need 60 seconds to fight you.
You're asking for it. I welcome the challenge.
Exactly. Wow.
Pirates have opened fire.
Oh frick, my turning radius isn't great. How do I lock on to them though? Is there something to help me guide my fire?
Shot on target. Looks like that
Just
gunship
like
has
War
enough.
Thunder, for real, oh my gosh.
Stop the water. You win. I surrender. I will go.
Damn, so instead of just exploding, he chose to stop his life of crime. Okay.
Good shot. Target hit.
Hey, we got him.
Looks like that gunship has had enough.
Honestly, I can see why this isn't the main part of the game. This is extremely jank. Okay, let's see if we can take him out.
We push those pirates out of here. Hopefully they don't come back.
Oh, I can't actually. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Oh well. Now, are there any more pirates though? Or like a base? I crave more violence. Oh wait, to the left. There's someone there.
We've reached an island.
Oh wait, that's not a pirate, is it? Who are you? Hello?
500 meters.
What is this? Oh, frick.
Light collision. Damage sustained.
Pirates have placed their billboards in the area. Feel free to shoot them down.
Oh, billboards. Also, I think we kind of bonked him with our plane. I'm a dumbass. Well, luckily we didn't damage them, so we're fine actually. I'd say that this was pretty fun, but because it is kind of late, I will probably be wrapping up here. I do wonder if there's someone that we could say hi to and raid, so let me very quickly check that. As for everyone else, thank you so much for, dropping by, and I hope I will see you in another stream or video.